Alright everybody, welcome, and let's try something a little different on the channel today. I've been playing a lot of slow, dirtly decks, because that's pretty much my favorite thing to do. However, I'm going to try a little something faster right now. You may have seen this played on a few other channels and some different iterations of this kind of same archetype here. But we're going to play some goblins. Specifically the goblin bushwhacker goblins. Okay, so this hand is real good if we find land number 2. Will we find land number 2, and can we pitch this because we don't? I think we do. I think we can try it. We're on the play. So, land number 2 is certainly not guaranteed. But it's not impossible either. So let's see what we end up with. Snow-covered island opponent and astrolabe. Alright, so we did not find land number 2, which is unfortunate. We can play out another Memnite just to get some more damage in, but we're going to get in for 2, so we can at least do that. And then we're going to cast another Memnite. Now the problem is going to be signal pests can't be blocked except by creatures with flying or reach, which is great. Except for they are probably playing our little snake friend who happens to fly. Okay, they're not going to play it this turn. They will be able to block and not take a couple points of damage here, but what is up? Okay. Well, guess we're not finding land number 2. I'm interested to see what our opponent was actually even on. I did not expect a Sakura Tribe Elder, of all things. Yep, blocking, sacking. Taking 2, grabbing a forest. Alright, we're going to play out this Ornithopter. I'm not too afraid of Wraths at this moment, though. Who knows? Who knows? Anything? No, nothing. Okay. Well, we're going to get in. Ooh, okay. Okay. So, I think we're going to play the Reckless Bushwhacker because we can this turn. What's our opponent have here? Okay. Interesting. I have no idea what our opponent's on. Remanding our spell. Rude. Okay. Alright, well, that does something, I guess. So let's get in there for 6. No, sorry, 5. This is only a 1/2. Astrolabe, sure. And depending on what our opponent plays here, we do have lethal next turn, I believe. Serum Visions. Interesting that they converted their blue mana into, or their white mana into blue mana when they have an island. But hey, what ifs? You do you, opponent. Another Ash Blade for our opponent. Drawing. Snow-covered forest. Okay, so they could have some sort of counterspell or remand, whatever, but we're gonna try it. Okay, so that lands. Alright, and let's Surge a Bushwhacker. Of course, they've got another remand. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna get in there again for 5. Which still means that next turn we still have lethal. Especially with this Burning Tree Emissary here, so. Astrolabe. Oh. Well then. Too bad we didn't have Anax. Well, I guess that would. No, that would have worked with Anax. We would have gotten some tokens at least. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta rebuild here. So we're just gonna cast this Goblin Bushwhacker and cast a Bowmat Courier. Again with Bowmat Courier. What does our opponent have now? Thinking. Tapping. Is this, does this go get all the mountains? This blows up with all the mountains? I don't. Okay, paying some mana. Harrow. Interesting. I don't understand this Harrow thing. I mean, I guess it ramps you, for one. But it's not like our opponent needs specific colors. They have all the Astrolabes. And a 3-mana ramp spell. I guess it's instant speed? Still. Okay. Alright. Things are happening over on our opponent's side here. Cards I have never seen are being played. Chromanticore. Okay. Our opponent played Chromanticore. Interesting. I don't know. I guess that's one way. So there's flying, first strike, vigilance. Ugh, it's got all the things. Okay, well, I think that means we lost. Was not expecting Chromanticore. But that happened. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think we can, I mean, if we attack... The problem is it's got first strike, lifelink, and vigilance. If it had just lifelink, it'd be one thing. Or if it had just vigilance, that'd be one thing. Yeah, no, I think we gotta go to game 2 here. Sorry about that, had to let the doggo in. And we're back. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what do we change here? Alpine Moon. They're playing all basics, so that doesn't do anything. We can upgrade some artifacts. Smash Smithereen, some artifacts. Maybe we bring in Smash just to take out their Astrolabes? I don't know. I don't know that that's right. Maybe we don't change anything. Some direct damage might be kind of nice just because we're so close. Maybe a couple shocks. So I have to imagine they have the snake. So let's take out Vexing Devil. And maybe one Anax. And one more Vexing Devil. Try it like that. I have no idea what kind of deck our opponent play. I mean, besides Snow Basics, Chromanticores, Astrolabes, I don't know. What does that even mean? Ooh. Okay, we'll keep this. Again, we already have one land. 2 would be optimal. So if we can draw another in the next couple of turns, that would be great. So let's go ahead and cast Memnite. And then Adult the Rebirth. Get 3 goblins. Say go. Next turn, if we draw 2 lands, I think I still may play Signal Pass Legion Loyalist. Because obviously we could kick a Bushwhacker here. Hey, stop that. Yeah, I'm gonna go Legion Loyalist and Signal Pest. Slightly slower route, but I think has the most upside. Dealing 4 on turn 2 doesn't seem too bad here. Yes, now they have Quaddle Mana. Which is actually fine because we have first strike now. That seems pretty relevant. Alright, so let's kick a Bushwhacker. Romant, okay. That is also fine, because now we're just going to attack in for a lot. And we can do the same thing next turn. Yes, our opponent's down to 8. So I mean, we have lethal, even if we don't get the Goblin Bushwhacker down. I think, okay, yeah, and that does it. Yay! Game 3. Let's go. Our opponent rethinking their sideboard tactics here. I don't know. I don't know if we'd really need to sideboard anything, but... Okay. This is not the fastest hand, but I do like that we have 2 lands this turn. We're on the draw. Yeah, we'll keep this. We got Kadoltha Rebirth into turn 2 Reckless Bushwhacker. So I like that. I want a Bowman Courier. Don't know that we're going to play that one out quite yet. Yeah, so next turn we can play out an Ornithopter, Surge a Bushwhacker, and get in for a lot. And our opponent is not leaving Upper Mand, so they will have a blocker, but that's okay. Ooh, Legion Loyalist, okay. I do really like that. Yeah, no, now I got to catch the Bushwhacker. I was thinking maybe I could play the Bowman Courier and Legion Loyalist this turn, and I think maybe I probably should have. But I'd already played out the Ornithopter, so then I needed to cash in the Bushwhacker. Blocking? Are they sacking? I could see them not, just so they can kill it, but they are. So our opponent's going to be up to 4 mana next turn, assuming they have a land drop. But we've also hit them down to 13 on turn 2. Notably, our opponent does not have any Astrolabes this game either, which means paying for their Supreme Verdict is going to be hard. Okay, what? Look at the top X card of the number, X number of basic lands among lands you control, which is 4. Okay, so they get to dig 4 deep. What are they gonna get? Man, this deck is spicy. Okay, so there's the Astrolabe. And Seer Vision. So our opponent is tapped out. So that's pretty good. Another Bowman Courier, okay. Well, I think we're gonna play out. What do we want here? I guess we'll do the Legion Loyalist and the Bomat Courier. Our opponent could technically Wrath next turn. We're gonna get in there with the Ornithopter, which would be unfortunate. It means we're gonna have to take a little time to rebuild, but we're gonna have them pretty low here. Yeah, down to 6. Green, white. Regrowth. Okay, getting the World to Council back. Okay. World to Council. I think this means they can't Wrath this turn, which I think means they're just dead. Unless they have some other trick up their sleeve. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I'm not sure what our opponent was digging for there, but yeah. That is Bushwhackers in Modern. Killing ya. See, this was turn 4. So, not the fastest kill in Modern ever, but still pretty darn quick. While we're waiting, tell me down in the comments, what do you think of having the noises on versus having the noises off? I've seen people go back and forth on whether they like having the MTGO noises or if they're obnoxious. But I'd love to hear what you guys think for this channel. Do you want those noises on? Do you want those noises off? Do you not care? Yeah. Usually I have some music going on as well. Which tends to drown some of that out, but you know, it'd be good to know kind of what people like, what they don't like. So we get to play first. We've got 3 lands, which is kind of a lot. But we can go 1-drop, 1-drop. Yeah, this is pretty okay, though. I'm hoping that we don't ever draw another land. But otherwise, this is pretty okay. So we're going to keep this. I think I'm going to lead with Bomat Courier, just in case we do get the chance to pop it. I doubt it, but you never know. And we'll save Memnite, I think. Oh, shit. Okay. Almost just passed through my turn. Because haste. Forgot about haste. Alright, let's see what our opponent has going for us here. Wooded Foothills and nothing. Okay, so probably a Bolt in our future, I'm assuming. Okay, so we did draw another land, but if we were going to draw another land, this is certainly not the worst one. So what are we doing here? I think we're gonna get the Loyalist down instead of rushing in with the Bushwhacker, just because we don't have a lot of bodies, so like it doesn't do much if we do the Bushwhacker now. We can potentially crack Bomat Courier if we want to, which I don't know that we do. We do have a lot of lands in hand, so I guess it probably would have been better to play Castle Embreth if that was the plan. Okay, are we gonna get a removal spell of some sort here? Yes. I'm betting a Bolt is in our future. I don't think we're cracking Bomat Courier here. Lightning Bolt on Bomat Courier. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So we're going to wait and play the Mem Knight next turn. Oh, nope. I skipped through my attack phase again. Haste, guys. Haste is a thing that is on goblins a lot. Eidolon. Eidolon kind of sucks. A little bit. We don't have any spot removal. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Okay, so we're up against Burn. We're up against Lurrus Burn. Okay. Okay. Well. Ooh, Goblin Bushwhacker. So in that case, I think in that case we're still going with the Reckless Bushwhacker because we can kicker that this turn. So let's go ahead and cast this, take some damage. Yep, nothing we can do about that. We are not running any burn spells in this deck, which is probably wrong. Well, at least not in the main board. Probably very wrong. But, you know, we kind of just want to go full aggro here. Okay, so now let's kick a Bushwhacker. Yep. We're going to take some pain off of that. So notably, we will have First Strike here, which is important with this Eidolon in play. So, if they do block, it is good for us. I doubt they will. I'm assuming they're going to keep the Eidolon. Yeah, that makes sense. I would also keep the Eidolon. But it doesn't mean they're taking 6 right now. Unfortunately, for us, Lurrus could be in our future pretty quick. Inspiring Vantage. If it's just Lurrus, that's probably fine. Doesn't look like it's Lurrus. Oh, right! The change happened. I forgot that the change actually happened. Okay, so we're extra fine. This is absolutely fine. Another Bushwhacker. Oh, we can do it all. We can do it all. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, we're going to take some more damage off Eidolon, but I think that this means that they're going to have to block. And they can play Lurrus next turn, but we still have First Strike, which means that they don't gain life off of blocking. Which is pretty neat. So now we're going to Surge a Bushwhacker. Next turn we also have Castle Embereth activation up. So we can still pump the team. So I think we're in a pretty okay position. Our opponent does have 6 cards in hand, one of them being Lurrus. Yeah, they scoop it up. Sweet. Oh, and just done. Just done. Burn deck can't handle burn, apparently. Sure. Yeah, okay. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. With our heady host here. Okay. So again, we have a lot of... Actually, this hand is real bad. If we had the Mem Knight or something, this would be great, but because we don't, I think it's pretty dang bad. So we're gonna mulligan that. We're also on the draw, so I think this is fine. Yeah, we'll keep this one. And we're gonna put a Vexing Devil to the bottom. What are we playing on our turn is the question. Are we gonna get Thoughtseized here? I don't know what they take with Thoughtseize. Inquisition, okay. Maybe they take the Rebirth? I think we're gonna play... If they take Rebirth, I think we'll play Loyalist first, just so we can get in that point of damage. Because they're obviously gonna... Yeah, okay. So they took the Rebirth. So we're gonna play Loyalist because... Vexing Devil, they're gonna take the damage. I don't think they're gonna let us keep that at this point, so... Ooh, Signal Pest is real good. Okay, in that case, we're gonna go Signal Pest and a Mem Knight. And I think we're going to keep the Ornithopter in hand in case we get some sort of Bushwhacker effect. I guess we don't need it with... It's so tough, because, like, obviously, like, we can get damage off it with the Signal Pest next turn, which is pretty good. They could also just Fatal Push our Signal Pest, and then we have nothing. So I think we're going to keep it in hand. We're going to keep it back. It's an extra point of damage, which could matter, for sure. But we'll see. Okay, so our opponent's gonna Thought Seize us. Oh, they're gonna take our Loyalist, which sucks. Oh no, they take the Vexing Devil. That's surprising. I assume that they would just like take the damage, push it or something. I'm assuming they have some sort of push for Signal Pest here. Okay, well, we're gonna put down Loyalist and we're gonna get in there for some damage. Okay, they didn't kill it before we attacked, so maybe they don't have the kill spell. Okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to play our land. This is unfortunate. Probably won't matter too much in the long run. Bob, okay. I actually don't hate seeing Bob on the other side of the table. I guess they'll probably use it to just block, I would imagine. Because taking loads of damage from us every turn and then also hurting themselves seems not great. But it's also free block for us because of First Strike. So, pretty okay with that if that's what they do. Oh, they're not gonna block. Okay. I did play a land this turn. Not gonna play out Ornithopter. Maybe it would have been better to play out Ornithopter instead of Memnite because of the flying ability, because we had the Signal Pest. Okay. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this might be over now. Yep, taking out the Loyalist. Okay. Bushwhacker would be pretty good here. Any of our Bushwhackers would be great. Anax would be fine. Maybe not amazing, but fine. Are they gonna attack? No, okay. Just gonna say. Burning Tree. Okay, well. So we attack, they block with Dark Confidant. And then they tick down with their Renin 6 next turn. Alright, well, let's get in there. Actually, we're gonna go to face, I think. And see what they do. Yeah, they're still gonna block. Okay. Yeah, that happens. Just gonna cast the Burning Tree. Yep, we lose the mana. So they can tick down and get rid of our Signal Pest. Which is sucky for sure. And then what though? And then they Maelstrom Pulse. Okay. Alright. We need a hasty creature. Any hasty creature will do. That is not hasty, but doesn't die to Renin 6. It does die to most other things that our opponent is playing. So we'll see. We'll see. We're not out of this yet. Opponent taking some damage. Bloodbraid Elf is fine. I do hope they attack with the Bloodbraid Elf. They get a Mishra's Bauble. Oof. I mean, I guess it's a redraw. We need them to attack here, though. Okay, so our opponent's looking at the top card of our deck to see what we got going on. Not attacking. Okay, so that's annoying. Okay, so we definitely need a Bushwhacker effect here. That's we're getting to that point where if we don't draw one pretty dang quick, we're just out of this game. That is not a Bushwhacker effect. Okay. We attack, we get a Satyr, which then gets pinged down by Renin 6. Oh boy, okay. We'll give it one more turn and then probably call it. I don't know. Because they can just leave back this Bloodbraid Elf. Renin 6 is gonna ping things. Okay. Turning a card from the graveyard. No cards. So they have no lands in the graveyard. Surprised they didn't crack Peatland. Oh, they're attacking? What did they draw? I wonder if they drew a Goyf or something. If they just have one creature, a Bushwhacker effect could still get us out of this. Okay, so they have one Goyf. Signal Pest. Signal Pest. Okay. I mean, it's just gonna die. But we get a body out of it. Our life total is still pretty healthy. I don't know. We're probably dead here. We should probably just concede. Okay, our opponent's going to draw a card. They're going to get that back with Renin 6. Yeah, we're pretty dead here. We're pretty dead here. I should probably scoop it now, but I'm stubborn like that. And I want to see if we can come back from this, because we're so close. We're so close. Assassin's Trophy. Okay. Well. Yes. We will get a mountain, because that is all we can get. Always yield Anax. Do they attack? Yes. Okay. That's a big Goyf. That's a big Goyf. Oh, they played a Bob. That... I mean... really? Land? Land? Really? Okay. So, what do we do here? Oh, and these can't block, so next turn... Next turn they can deal 6, 9, 11 exactly, and we can't do anything about it. Maybe I mean, I guess we can play Ornithopter and then block the Goyf, but now we're dead. We're dead. We should just go to the next game. We're not doing anything here. The problem with this deck, the biggest problem with this deck, obviously, is that once you run out of cards, it's pretty much the end. I see. What can a braid hit? To target creature, destroy target artifact. I don't know. Do we want a braids? I'm bringing in shocks. for things like Ren and 6 and Bob. Even though Bob does deal damage to them, having it stay on the board for a long time is not great. We're going to get rid of Bomat Courier because they're just going to kill it. Maybe it's not good to get rid of Bomat Courier because we want to be able to draw cards. Do we bring in relics to blank Goyfs? Maybe. We'll take out a Memnite. We'll take out one Anax, one Burning Tree, one Rebirth. And we'll try it like that. I'm very new to this deck. Well, kind of. I've played different versions of this deck before, but this build is definitely different than what I played before. Okay, Dwarven Mine. I don't even know if I should have a Dwarven Mine in this deck, to be honest. Do we like this hand? It's a little slow. It's a little slow. I mean, I guess we can turn one Memnite Koldultha Rebirth. Have 3 bodies. I guess that's fine. Our Dwarven Mine is coming into play tapped, which is sad, but guess that's just what you do sometimes. Sacrifice an artifact. I'll sacrifice that one. I'll say go. Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize incoming. Thoughtseize. Inquisition. Okay, and they took the Bushwhacker naturally. Okay. So we can play Vexing Devil. Oh, we have a Relic. Do we want to play a Relic? I don't know that we... So the other reason Relic is good in this matchup is because of Scavenging Ooze, which is real bad for us. Creates a big old blocker that we... But also gains our opponent life, which is the opposite of what we want to have happen. So I guess here we're going to play... Let's get in for damage. Attack with all creatures. And then we'll play a Vexing Devil. I imagine that our opponent takes the damage. They may also have a removal spell. Okay, so they have a removal spell in hand, like almost certainly. And they're just going to kill this. I don't know about Vexing Devil in this deck. It's good with Anax, kind of, except for the fact that you're generally going to play it before you play Anax. I could see cutting Vexing Devil for some sort of just straight up bolt, or maybe one of the red card draw spells. Yeah, there's a bolt. It's never good to give your opponents choices, as we've seen many times before. Anax is pretty good. Our opponent's on red-black, so even if they play a Scooze next turn, they can't activate it. So I think we're just going to get this Anax down after we go to combat. Because unfortunately Anax doesn't have haste. Alright, so we got our opponent down to 10. Bolt Anax. Sure. We get a token. With the Relic, we can also play... we can also play a Bushwhacker effect and the Progenitus. So, that's something. Okay, so there's the Forest. So if they play Scooze here, I think we actually crack it on our own graveyard to get rid of all the creatures, which is what we don't want Scavenging Ooze to eat. Okay, so it's a Tarmogoyf. crack Progenitus. Oh no, it's all graveyards. I was thinking it was only one graveyard. Okay. Oh, Signal Pest is great. And Relic. Okay. So we won't attack this turn, because we can't. I mean, we could, but we would just lose a creature. I'd much rather be attacking for 2 with all of them. Also draw a card off the Relic, which is pretty nice. Bloodstained Mire, grabbing Overgrown Tomb, and casting Bloodbraid Elf. What do they get off Cascade? Assassin's Trophy, of course. Yep. Signal Pest bites the dust. We'll grab a Mountain. I could also see splashing for some other color in this deck. Maybe white. I don't know. Oh, not attacking at all. Do we just crack this Relic now? I think we might. Ooh, okay. So we're going to do that now while Goyf is tiny. What? Okay. All right. I did not expect that. What were we going to draw? Oh, draw a card. Legion Loyalist. That would have been pretty good on this board. Though it doesn't actually pump anything, so even with the first strike, so that's what we would have drawn on our turn. And that's next turn. So I don't know. I don't know that we were necessarily winning that game. Our opponent had 2 cards in hand. I mean, we did get super lucky. This was super lucky. But, you know, sometimes that's how it goes. Okay, so do we want to change anything? Maybe we bring in another Braid just to get rid of creatures. We're gonna take out Vexing Devils. I don't think we want Vexing Devils. Let's bring in the Rebirth and the Memnite again. Take out another Vexing Devil. What does this do? 2 damage, target creature. Destroy target colorless permanent. Destroy target artifact. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it like that. Alright. Here we go. Round 3. I mean, Jund is probably like a pretty bad matchup for us. I don't really want to Coldoltha Rebirth my Signal Pest. Double Shock is also meh. So I think we're going to mulligan that. Is this fine? So we have... Yeah, I think it is. I think this is keepable. And I think we'll put a Bomat Courier to the bottom. Assuming we're going to get Thought Seized here. I'm assuming they will take the Signal Pest or the Bushwhacker, but probably the Signal Pest. Oh, Seal of Fire. That's a thing. I'm less afraid of that with Loris out of the picture. We haven't seen any main deck Loris, so I'm assuming they're not playing it, but I mean, they could be. In that case, we're going to play it safe and go with Courier. I was going to play the Signal Pest, but because of the Seal of Fire, I don't know if Seal of Fire is good anymore. Like, it seems... I mean, I guess it makes your Goyf slightly bigger, but I don't know if, like... I don't know if that's a reason to play it. Maybe it is. I could be wrong, but it seems like Seal of Fire is just generally worse than any other removal spell that you could have. Wrenn and 6, on the other hand, is pretty good. So we need a land here would be pretty okay. That is not a land. We are gonna play it because it has haste. And we're gonna attack the Wrenn 6, though I imagine that they just crack the Seal Fire now. That's fine. I can even see this deck playing Simian Spirit Guide instead of Vexing Devil, just to get like that combo potential sometimes. It's kind of another dead card, which is unfortunate because the deck runs kind of a lot of those. But certainly worse things. Okay, Goyf, sure. Seeing like I just like, what do you do against a Goyf? I mean, obviously you crack a relic and have a shock as your draw. That's how you do it. But I don't know. I mean, I guess like you just make more things. Okay, so what does this mean that we can do here? It means that we can Ornithopter, Burning Tree, oh, this doesn't work. Oh, they're gonna bolt the bird anyways? Okay. Yeah, because you can only make red-green, and we need double red. Oh, I did not think that. I was thinking the other Bushwhacker. Okay. Well, I'm not going to play out Signal Pest just to have Wrenn 6 tick down on it. First play... This is weird, I guess, but I'm gonna do it like this. Just get more bodies out? I don't know. I don't know if that's right at all. Yep. As I figured they would do. Did they get him with Goyf here? I imagine they just leave it back to block. Yeah. Another Anax is not great. I feel like the deck needs some way to recover from... I puked up my entire hand, and now I've got no resources left. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that deck, or what this deck needs to make up for that, but that's where this deck really fails, is when you get to, okay, I didn't kill you on turn 3, so I guess I lose. That's not generally a good game plan, as fun as it is, which is what makes this deck not as competitive as some others might. And maybe, yeah, maybe we just get all the lands that crack. Maybe that's what you do. Get a bunch of Horizon lands and just shove them all in here. All the red ones. I can see that being a thing. Delta Rebirth. Okay, I think we are officially dead here, unfortunately. Delta Rebirth does nothing. Anax can't cast. They've got a big Goyf and a Wrenn 6 to just like kill anything we play forever. So I think that is it, everybody. Seed game. Let's draw a card. Yeah, Burning Tree. Yeah, we weren't doing anything. I think it was correct to concede there. Yeah. Let's see. We have time for one more. Let's do it. These games are quick. We either kill or we are dead very fast. So that's a positive. If you want to just get in a ton of magic all at once. You lost the die roll. So we're on the draw. On the draw, this is pretty okay. We've got double Beaumont Courier, Legion Loyalist, Burning Tree, so... yeah, this is fine. It's not explosive, but it's fine. Temple of Triumph. What deck is playing Temple of Triumph? I guess we're getting in with Beaumont Courier. Always. Since we have so many lands, we also just keep this Ornithopter in hand and play out this Burning Tree next turn, and get out Legion Loyalist and another Beaumont Courier. Okay, Rugged Prairie. Interesting. Suppression Field. Okay, so that's what's happening. So we don't have any enchantment removal at all, I don't think. So we have to kill them real quick. Okay, Burning Tree. Always yield. Loyalist, Courier. Okay, and go to attack for 3. Always yield. Always yield. What's gonna happen? Ghostly Prison. Yeah, that kinda sucks. That kind of sucks. Okay, creatures can't attack you unless they're controlled. It's 2 for each creature. I don't know that we can beat a Ghostly Prison. As sad as that sounds, I don't know that we can. Do we play out the Beaumont Courier here? I guess it doesn't matter because we can only attack with 1 creature regardless. Oh, but then we can't crack a Beaumont Courier if we need to. It doesn't matter though. So now all of a sudden we need a ton of lands, which is like the opposite of what we want. Oh, we also can't activate the Beaumont Courier either. Because we can't activate its ability. Because it costs 2 more to do so. Huh. Well, we may have just found our nemesis. Ghostly Prison. Turns out that's pretty bad. Yeah, I don't know that we have any outs to Ghostly Prison. I think it's just... oh, and another Ghostly Prison? Yeah, I think we're dead. I think we are. I don't think we can beat double Ghostly Prison. So we can do Burning Tree. But we can't, because then we can. Well, I guess we can attack with 1 thing. Or we can attack with 2 things. No, we can't even attack with 2 things. We can still only attack with 1 thing. I guess we'll do it. I guess we'll attack for 2. Paying 4 to attack with the Burning Tree Emissary. I mean, we're in trouble here for sure. I don't know what we're bringing in from the sideboard either, because Ghostly Prison was not something I was ready for in Modern. Just don't see a lot of those. Oblivion Ring. Okay. Assuming they're going to get rid of our Burning Tree Emissary, since that's our biggest creature, which makes sense. Oh man. Okay, so we have a Bushwhacker, but it doesn't do anything. And we can still only attack with one creature. I'm just gonna concede. We're not getting anywhere with this. We need to actually like kill our opponent. Okay. Alpine Moon for their lands, maybe? Just take them off colors. Let's bring in Shocks in case we like get pretty close. Let's do Vexing Devil is out because if they have Ghostly Prism then it does nothing. Crater Maker. I can only hit creatures. That might be it. That might be it. If we can get an Anax down, that's pretty good. We can actually... I mean, if we have the lands to attack with him, it's pretty good. Maybe we should keep in Vexing Devil to make our opponent, because we can also swing in for 4 with those, or deal damage. Maybe. I don't know. This deck seems pretty bad for us. We are on the play, which is nice. But even if we win this one... Oof. Okay, maybe I should take out Dwarven Mine. Oh no! Oh god, okay. Well... I don't think we can go down to 4. I guess we're gonna put down Anax and Rebirth. Play an Embreth and say go. Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. I think we may have lost already. We'll see. We'll see. Temple of Triumph, sure. I don't know if we play Signal Pest this turn, or... I guess we do. Lotus Bloom, interesting. Bushwhacker, that's pretty good. So we're gonna play Signal Pest, because we can actually attack with Loyalists since it's got haste next turn. And it's 2 damage either way, so... Assuming we get to attack with other things. Apparently we should have brought in Smashed to Smithereens and whatnot. Another Temple is fine. That means they're not playing much here. Belmet Courier. I'm a little worried on our land situation, but what you gonna do? I don't know that it matters a ton. So we're just gonna play the Loyalist here. Could play out the Signal Pass to like get something. I don't know. We need a second land. We definitely need a second land. What's this? Lotus Bloom is what? Okay. Well. That's a thing. Huh. Huh. Okay, well, we've got a Rebirth. So I think since they did that... -2 for another wall? I think we need to Signal Pass so we can actually get our creatures big enough to blow through these walls. I mean, we could attack there, obviously, but then you just box with the wall. This doesn't generate any damage. Lotus Bloom is down, which is probably bad for us. I guess bringing in Smash Smithereens isn't that great against Lotus Bloom because they can just crack it. I'm assuming they're going to use it right away. Yep, you've got another wall. I don't know that we necessarily care about the hexproof bit. Enduring Ideal. I was afraid that's what this deck was. Ghost of Prison. And we have no lands. I think that might be it for us. Because I can just go get a Ghost of Prison every turn. Or there are other things, so I think... Trying to think if there's anything we could do here. The answer is I think there is not. Because right now we can only attack with Legion. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. We lose. Good game. Well played. Concede. Alright everybody, that's it for Sack and Whack. Let me know in the comments what you think we could add to this deck to make it maybe a little bit more viable, maybe a little bit more longer lasting instead of just kind of like blowing everything at once and hoping it gets us there. Because obviously in some games it's just not going to work. So what can we do to make this deck either more consistent so that we're getting those kills on, you know, turn 2, turn 3, or a way to make it have something for that mid game there. Because as you can see, pretty much anytime, and Anax is kind of our answer to the mid game, but it's a little iffy. Dwarven Mine is probably coming out. I think the lands obviously could be improved. You could put in fetches in here. You could put in the horizon lands, excuse me. Just for drawing out of problems. But I could also see like splashing some of the colors. I don't know, making something that would do something. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and remember, make sure that you have the high ground. Thanks, everybody.
I have the high ground!